Ugochinyere'S grossly abused his position. He should be sacked. Ohaneze Group. A pressure group in the Southeast Ohaneze think tank has called on the House of Representatives to investigate the activities of a disbanded Ugocinyere-led committee investigating the NNPCL under Engineer Mele Kyari. The think tank group described the 15-man committee as scandalous, which must be investigated forthwith, adding that Ugochinyere'S and his cohort were poised to impose their sinister agenda on the House and the Nigerian public. According to a statement signed by Dr. Azubike Ajaluchukwu and Dr. Cletus Akinyele, coordinator and deputy coordinator, in Enugu, the group asked the lower chamber of a National Assembly to mandate the disbanded committee to account for its shameful conduct, which interestingly came to light only after visiting the Dangote refinery. It similarly accused the committee of a premeditated stance to drag the hard-earned reputation of Mele Kyari-led NNPCL to needless mud on occasions, maintaining that the committee's activities were a sham and a mere distraction. This statement, titled Plea for Removal of Ugocinyere as Chairman, House Committee on Petroleum Mainstream, read: It is heartening that after a public outcry, the House of Representatives finally dissolved the so-called committee that was supposed to investigate the frivolous allegations against the group CEO of the NNPCL, Mele Kyari, by the so-called group of 15 members of the House. But the matter should not end there. That scandalous committee of 15-man led by Rep. Ikenga Ugocinyere must also be investigated as a deterrent. Ugocinyere has grossly abused his position as chairman of the Ad Hoc House Committee on Petroleum Products for reasons best known to him, but which are hardly consistent with the public interest. Rather than facing the crucial task, the Ugocinyere-led committee jumped to a spiteful conclusion that Kyari and Chief Executive Officer of NMDPR, Farouk Ahmed, should be sacrificed even before scratching the surface of a thorough investigation. It is a shame that a man who claims to be a lawyer did not think about a fair hearing. Hiding under the cloak of a deputy spokesman of the House, Rep. Philip Agbese, Ugocinyere ignited a media agenda against the NNPCL management, feeding his colleagues in the House, especially the leadership and the general public, with falsehood and a deliberate attempt to destroy Kyari's reputation by criticizing him unfairly and dishonestly to please those whose bidding he was willing to do at all cost. But for the swift intervention of about 120 members of the House under the aegis of one agenda, Ugocinyere and his cohort were poised to impose their sinister agenda on the House and the Nigerian public. The only way he and people like him can learn a lesson is for them to be investigated. What is their interest in the Dangote refinery? We align ourselves with the views of one agenda that the calls for Kyari's removal are baseless, unfair, and hypocritical. He deserves commendation for his leadership and transformation of NNPCL, increasing crude oil production from 800,000 barrels per day to 1.6 million barrels per day. We have every reason to suspect that the calls for Kyari's removal are targeted at the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Petroleum Minister. We therefore call on the House not to stop at the dissolution of the Ad Hoc Committee set to implement the scandalous agenda of Ugocinyere and his ilk, but also to investigate Ugochinyere's interest in the Dangote's refinery further. Ugocinyere and members of his extortionist Ad Hoc Committee were heavily compromised during their visits to Dangote refinery. They were desperate to justify and deliver to justify package. Now, there is a lot of people fighting against this man. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna know what the man do, which market the man buy for them and where he owe them. If the man buy, if they owe these people money, pay them more. That is if you buy market, because the way they have been attacking this man of recent, it's just like Dangote. Normal in the country, if your name start to appear for news, people they hear your name all the time, make you just know say government they fight you, or some people waiting for government, or as they call them cabals, they fight you. This man name don dey ring bell. They don't dey call him name up and down. Wetin which market he buy wey no pay? Ha! Now wow. Ugochinyere'S is a champion and a fearless lion. All this sponsored media attack against Ikenga will amount to nothing. Hope Uzodinjo, Nyesom Wicked, which of Nyesom Wicked, and co are just doing in vain. Ohanese have been bought over by Wiki and Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, compromised, useless Ohanese political group. Like I said, they fight this man up and down. And the man has really, if they follow the man, you know, say the man has been actually, he don't come outside. All in talk, they make sense. You understand? He they come outside. If the government they do the one way no good, he go tell government, so boy, this one that they do no follow. It no good. I no go close mats. This one go happen. You understand? If government they do the one way good, he go come outside and talk. You understand? So why they come there? And the thing we say for this Nigerian politics, I don't talk am. This our smelling politics where our politicians they practice. You can never see somebody who is standing on the side of the truth and the person will get enemies. In fact, then go on push and come out. Now only people will be like them, will be say, they no get conscience. Now they like make it dead here. So that anybody that can, look away why they continue to they constitute their rubbish and nuisance where they constitute. Why are the Igbos always championing the so-called condemnation of the Ugochinyere'S committee? If they won't get you now, your brother then go use now. If person won't get you, no be outside then go use. That is why I said in this life, enemies are even better. It is good you know that this person is my enemy. But if they won't get you, they will need to come close to you. Now your brother then go use. And now your brother will make himself available. That's why I don't talk say for Nigeria today better. We Nigerians, we go need to come together. Say we no go give for bribery and corruption. If person give bribe, we no go collect. You understand? If person demand for bribe, we no go do it. We no go give. Have they given their acute fair hearing before taking the position that they are publicly taken? My fear is that hope this is not another case of using the Igbos against Igbos, which has earned them the notorious tag of always fighting among themselves. My dear, that is it too. That is it. Nothing yet, because they will come as I can't tell and say, see, even this one will be your brother. He dey fight this so person. And it's a thing of shame. Ikenga Imo is a champion and becoming real Igbo's son, and he must put mouth more in corruption in the presidency. This is a fallacious remark against Honorable Ugochinyere'S-led committee. The height of corruption and irregularities in crude oil business in Nigeria requires that the directors and chief executive must step aside to enable thorough investigation in the activities of the NNPCL. Why are the refineries not working? What is the actual quantity of crude produced per day in Nigeria? Are there illegal ways of exporting crude oil? How do we manage and control theft of crude oil? We need solutions to these questions. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.